Hello, party people!
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Hello, I am Amy Lynn.
Hello, I am Kai Tam.
Hello, I am Deja.
I'm Nick.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Xavier.
And together we are...
The Intoxicated Reader!
Yeah.
Sync.
We have an awesome week for you, show for you this week, tonight. It's been an exciting week of writing for pirate-themed scripts.
Yarr.
And I am so excited to start reading these, just for the jargon, just for the lingo. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Our 3 drinking rules tonight are: whenever one of us mess up a line or break character, take a drink. Whenever we see Amy Lynn's fruit cart,
Ooh.
we're going off script.
Yeah.
Take a drink. And for the unique rule for this week, anytime a pirate makes an entrance or an exit, take a drink. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Ooh, we didn't talk about the order of the scripts. Do we just want to go in the order of how they're listed in the chat?
I think that's good.
Yeah, it's chill.
Cool. Then, Kai, starting with you.
Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you meant the order on the thing. Could I actually
yeah.
be...
That makes more sense, actually.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that means it's starting with me. Okay. One second, let me close my door real quick. I can hear my roommate.
God damn it, Oscar.
Not us.
Ignore that I switched into my pajamas.
Hey, no worries.
It's pirate attire, dude.
I haven't left my pajamas in a long time. That's not kidding. I mean, that's not true. But it feels like it.
If it is, that's okay too. You know, we're all in
Thank
this
you,
time.
Xavier.
You know,
I'm
okay.
in skinny jeans right now, and I don't know why. So.
But you're rocking it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I love the positivity in this bus right now.
Hell
It's
yeah,
astronomical.
hell yeah.
Also, Nick.
Amazing.
Yo! Let's go. Yo!
I want Doritos.
Oh, those are good.
These are the best.
What are all these shit?
We're all just holding up stuff.
Ooh.
I'll hold up mine.
Yes.
Sophie, do you not have chips with you right now?
No.
Oh wait.
Unbelievable.
As someone who said that they ate more chips than I do, I'm
I
a
do.
little
Amy Lynn, I
offended.
do. I do. I can guarantee you.
I have
do.
like 5 bags of chips out right now that are opened and partially eaten. So I can't go
God.
grab them because I'm attached to my desk. But
Okay, fine. You win this round, but I'm gonna get you
Not
next
the
time.
bet. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Alright, my piece is called Crew Cricks. And here's the cast list. It's going to be... I gotta read it off my phone. One sec. Anybody got a good joke to tell while I do this?
No, but guest appearance of he's gone now. Never mind.
It was a
What?
cameo.
Oh.
Just a quick cameo.
What
Pirate joke.
What is a pirate's favorite? What is a pirate's? Where is the?
Baby.
What is
You
a
okay?
pirate's favorite restaurant to go to?
That's really.
What? What is it?
You gotta guess.
Oh, okay. Swashbucklers. I don't know.
What is a pirate's favorite restaurant?
or like place to eat. It's not like
Wendy's.
fancy
Arr.
restaurant.
The sea.
Warg.
What's a
Captain
pirate's
Bees.
favorite food?
Wait, he hasn't done the punchline yet.
Oh yeah, Kai, go ahead. Go, Kai.
I think you're gonna say it.
What? I said Captain D.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Oh. It's Arby's.
Get out.
Oh.
Get out.
We all went, oh.
It's funny.
Xavier, you got one?
What are pirates afraid of?
Their mamas.
Rabies.
Armies.
Scurvy.
Ghosts.
The dark.
The dark.
What was it?
The dark.
Not like that.
I hate that I laughed.
Amazing.
What is a
Yes.
pirate's favorite letter?
No.
Arr.
C.
That's a good one.
So you may think it would be R, but a pirate's true love is the C.
I just said
And Emilian, that's my punchline. You can't. Okay, whatever. Crew Cricks with Sophia as Jonathan I Jones, Xavier as Logan Gunn Met, myself as Zeke ZZ Flanagan, Kai as Captain Cricks, and Deja as Captain Pert. Guys, just have fun with this, okay?
Yeah.
I will.
This is a fun one.
Alright, cool.
I'm excited.
Exterior, Crix's Head, day. The deck of the Crix's Head, the ship of the infamous Harlow Crix and his crew. It's been a long day on the sea with little to no excitement for the crew. Jonathan and Logan sit in the middle of the deck playing cards.
Arr! Oh,
Today, Johnny.
go fish.
Logan sighs and draws a card. Zeke approaches. Arg!
Arr!
Yarg.
Either of y'all hear from the captain today?
Just there morning. He came out, set course, and went back into his quarters.
Arg.
Got her any deuces?
Logan looks at his hand, throws it down, then exclaims.
This is boring.
Best ye shut your trap, else the captain will hear.
He oughta. I joined this crew, Pilligan, for booty. And I'm not getting either.
It'll come, Skipper. For every exciting day know to sea, there's 10 more of just the blue.
Aye, we're all wanting of some booty.
Doubloons or doubladies?
Either one! Arr! The three laugh. After a moment, the door to the captain's quarters open, and the laughing immediately stops. Captain Crix steps out onto the deck.
Hey, laugh it up. It's been a slow one, this route.
Arg!
Arr!
Arr.
Arr.
Captain, I've been meaning to ask your permission to speak freely.
Aye.
Well, this route has been a bit, dull. Any words, vessels coming our way, or we just waiting?
Well gone. As this is a crew that respects honesty, I'll give it to you. Our charts have been tampered with. Aye. Last we saw Tortuga, I fell into a drinking game with Captain Pert. I drank a wee bit too much, and now I'm suspecting he handled my charts and that I had just drawn out on my person that night. Aye.
See, we've been out here on the blue for 2 weeks, times for nothing.
Not nothing, lad. Embrace the smell of the sea, even if she don't provide the booty we all want and need.
Booty!
We'll pull back to Tortuga on the morrow, and set new course after a day or two.
Ah,
Aye, chin up, lad. It's your first sail with us, you'll see some booty soon enough.
Just then, a yell from the crow's nest. Aye! Ship off the port side! Ship off the port side! The 4 men on deck rush to the side of the ship to see another ship in the distance. As it closes in, they realize who it is.
Guys.
Captain Pert hangs with 1 foot and 1 arm from her ship's rigging.
Arrgh.
I see ye all had a good run of 2 weeks. How'd you enjoy the charts, Kirks?
Captain Pert's a lady.
Known far and wide as Captain Purdy.
They say she only has eyes for Crix and him for her, but they always do things like this to each other come time to set port.
Aye, Pert we have. plenty of booty to be had.
Oh, is that true? Well, let us revel in it together, aye, Captain?
Pert waves her hand, and upward, and all her crew members appear on the deck, cheering and tossing gold and gems into the air, flaunting their loots to Crix's crew. Jonathan, Logan, and Zeke all stare at the shiny treasure, mouths watering and drooling.
Damn, Pert.
Aye, don't curse me, lad. Ever tell you what? I'll buy the first round for your whole crew in Tortuga.
Save your pity drinks. We'll be arriving in Tuga with a mound of treasure.
Aye, I'm sure. Happy sailing, boys.
Captain Pert and her crew sail away. The 4 men stand there on the deck, still in a trance at Pert and her treasure.
Arg.
Arg indeed.
All set course for Tortuga. Zeke leaves. Everyone is silent for a beat.
You want to play Go Fish, Captain?
Ah!
Aye!
Hey.
End.
Nah.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
That was great.
Can this be part of like Pirates of the Caribbean universe? Like, just
Right.
Right,
Honestly.
I need that to be the next installation of the
Amazing.
movie.
Arg.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Zeke,
not
you went
fun.
all out.
Dude, Pirate Week
Yep.
was fun.
Mhm.
Just all the thinking of like what I could do, and then, just coming up to this.
I like the
That was
whole
cool.
That was amazing.
booty thing, just the obsession with booty.
Mm.
Booty!
Which kind are you talking about?
Doubloons or
Doubloons or doubladies?
The lady.
That is the tweet of the night.
oh god.
All right. Thank you guys so much. I really had fun with it, and I loved it.
This is so much fun.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
Oh, yeah.
Up next, Kai.
Oh, Dokie Smoky. All right. For those who are watching, who tuned in last week, this is part 2 of the Fall of Purgatory series. Haha. It's called Seas of Envy, and the cast is as follows. Amy Lynn will be reading stage directions, as well as playing Indivia. X will be playing Thanatos. Deja will be playing Aquila. Kai will be playing Kai. Nick will be playing Sio. And Sophie will be playing Rena. Here we go whenever y'all's are ready.
Great. All right. Exterior. Captain Thantos' ship. Mid-deck, night. The seas are calm tonight, and the sky is clear of clouds. Captain Silo Thantos, early 30s, unshaven, unkempt, but devilish handsome, sits portside atop a crate, fancying himself a bottle of rum. A woman appears behind him, his second in command, Aquila Imad, late 20s, long-haired, and cold-eyed, dashingly mysterious.
The wind's coming in from the east. Might be worth checking out.
I don't think that's necessary.
What do you mean?
Thantos takes a deep swig of his rum, then messily wipes his mouth with the back of his hand.
Is this another one of your games? I don't have time for this, Silo.
It's another gate. It's opening.
What? A gate? Over the seas?
Indivia.
Seas of envy.
Indivia. Guardian of the gates of envy. She's coming.
Okay, we have to get out of here then.
Yes, I know exactly where to go.
And where's that?
Alaris Port. It's time to meet the fabled saint and his team of guardian slaying warriors.
Cut to exterior. Illyrius Port day. Illyrius Port is what one can only describe as a cheap, bustling, wet marketplace smelling of fish, salt, and piss. The crossroads at the center of Pangaea, a port that connects to every sea in existence. Kai drags a rucksack through heaps of stalls and people, pulling the makeshift mask higher up on his face to avoid attention. Sio and Rena follow along behind him.
You in a hurry to be somewhere?
I'm trying not to be spotted, man. You know what the hell happens when people start recognizing us? Guardian slaying warriors. Ooh, we want an autograph. Ooh, we want to know the whole story.
You're right. Fame's terrible, especially when they make donations. Disgusting.
Good thing it's easy to lay low in this area. There are so many people crossing through, nobody ever looks twice.
Who do you say we were meeting, and where did they want to meet us at?
Said her name was Aquila, second in command to some pirate.
A pirate?
I've never met a pirate before.
Me neither. Well, I met Johnny Depp once at a convention. It was sick.
No way. Do you think he could be in Pangea?
He's not dead, Rena.
This pirate, did she mention a title, a name?
Only that he commandeers the quickest ship on the southern seas. Said he thinks of himself.
As the best pirate captain in Pangea?
Yeah, but wait, how did you...
The guardian-slaying saint of Pangea. At long last we meet.
Kai, Sio, and Rena turn to see Thantos, standing atop the railing of his ship with Aquila standing by his side, looking quite unamused.
I apologize for the captain. He loves his theatrics.
Thantos and Sio lock gazes and the pirate grins.
It's been a while, Sio.
You have got to be kidding me.
Sorry, that's what we got. Do you know him?
You can say that.
How has Purgatory been treating you, brother?
Brother?
Thantos' yelling across the port has attracted a commotion. People have realized he just identified the group as the Guardian-slaying warriors. Whispers of, "Is that the saint?" and "Are those the warriors?" pass through the crowds. Kai curses and pulls his mask further up his face.
Right, time to go.
Thantos disappears within the ship, and Aquila leads the three into the captain's quarters. The ship slowly starts to peel away from the port. Cut to interior Captain Thantos' ship, captain's quarters, day. Thantos grabs a bottle of rum and starts drinking immediately when he sits down. Aquila, annoyed, motions at the seats around the giant long table and stands by Thantos' side as everybody sits. Kai removes his mask, revealing the scar on his left eye from the last chapter, having grown down to his cheek.
We're sorry for calling you out here so suddenly. We understand your part in the war and want to lend our assistance. The captain has had a revelation. Another gate has opened.
And is this one of Silo's creeping suspicions or spiritual hunch?
I understand your concerns, brother. But rest assured, I know the seas like the back of my hand.
Funny. You said the same thing about Winston, and he never came home, did he?
Winston?
His childhood dog.
Look, we could sit here and argue about old grudges until Purgatory falls apart. It's not why I called you here.
Thantos nods at Aquila, who knowingly takes over.
The fourth gate is located in southwest Pangea, in what is known as the Seas of Envy, mainly because sailors and pirates alike have always fallen sick to the magic of the guardian who guards it. She blights them with envy until all they can see is what they want the most, and it often leads to betrayal, bloodshed, and death.
They call her Endivia. She's a mean witch.
How are we supposed to fight a guardian underwater?
You're not.
Because we're gonna make her come to us.
Because of me.
I hate to ask someone who's someone of your stature to play bait, but...
Yeah, I get it. It's the only way.
We offer you safe passage to the Seas of Envy, and a ship full of pirates to help you with the battle. The captain's crew is at your disposal.
And what's the catch?
A man doesn't always have a catch.
No, but a pirate does. What do the two of you get out of this?
A way out of purgatory. Helping a saint is a blessing in and of itself.
CEO doesn't buy it. He turns to Kai, but he's too busy worrying about having to fight another guardian and his scar growing once more to notice anything out of the ordinary. Cut to exterior Captain Thantos' ship, upper deck, night. It's now late at night. Many of the crew have already gone downstairs to rest. Sayo, wide awake, leans against the ship railing, staring out into the open ocean. Rena joins him, carrying a flask and some crackers.
I take it you're not feeling so confident about this quest?
Something's off, Rena. I know my brother, and I know pirates. They're not the sort to just help people out of the goodness of their hearts. You can talk about stereotypes all you want. At the end of the day, some things are just fact.
Have you spoken to Kai about it?
He's got a lot on his mind.
The scar?
Each time he kills a guardian, it grows. And each time it grows, his power amplifies. He doesn't want to talk about it, but I know that whenever it happens, something changes in him. No, I don't want to concern him. I don't know.
Crack.
Theo laughs, but refuses. He eyes the flask, however.
Or ale?
Yes.
Theo grabs the flask and takes a deep swig.
God, this stuff tastes horrible.
Yeah, but it's the only kind they have.
It's silent for a moment. The two stare out into the ocean.
When we first met, you were wary of us too. Then when we found out Kai was the saint, you were wary of him. I think the way you cope is to default to skepticism and doubt, and I know you don't want to hear this, but sometimes you're not always right.
Sayo snorts.
You've got to learn to trust in the world a little.
The world doesn't make it easy.
Okay, then trust in us.
Sayo looks at Rena, who shoots him a smile. She squeezes his shoulders and hands him the rest of the ale.
Get some rest, okay?
Rena leaves, leaving Sayo feeling more uncertain than before. He takes a deep breath and drinks from the flask. He spits it out.
This shit is so bad.
Cut to exterior Captain Thanatos' ship day. It's now 2 days later. They're approaching the Seas of Envy, a vast area of the southern seas that shimmer with a dark navy color. So dark you can't even see past the surface. Thanatos and Aquila stand on the upper deck by the steering wheel. Kai, Sio, and Rena are perched on the lower deck, ready for Indivia's appearance.
Kai, you alright?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Sio doesn't say anything, though he senses that Kai's confidence is a little rattled.
We passed the border. Keep your guard up. Indivia has sunken even the strongest of ships.
They would further into the dark blue. The further in they go, the heavier the air feels, the stronger the waves become, the louder the wind whispers. And then they realize it isn't the wind whispering, it's a voice.
Is that?
The Guardian, no doubt. Do you understand what she's saying?
I don't think so. It's just a bunch of whispering, like... She's here.
The waves start rocking against the boat. The sky clouds above them in dark circles.
Captain!
Indivia wakes. Men, prepare for battle.
We fight with the saint. We'll bring this demon and save Pangea.
A roar erupts through the crewmates, but Sio turns around just in time to catch a strange grin darken Thanatos' face. And then it happens. A terrifying screech echoes through the expanse. Everybody is thrown off balance as the waves around them crash into the ship, and several tentacles shoot up from the water, poised above the rafts like swords. A massive, slender creature with a woman's face, scaly and shimmering, emerges from the water. Her eyes, a dark, beady black, her neck flapping with gills, and the mass of tentacles sprouting from her holding her up. Everybody is staring at her in shock, in terror, except Thanatos. Stares up at her in amazement.
Indivia!
You dare approach me, Saint? You dare challenge the mother of the seas?
This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea.
Get it together, Kai. Don't falter now.
Your reign ends today, Indivia. The gate is opened. You are free, which means we can finally kill you.
And take over the southern seas.
Zio whips around, shocked.
So that's what it is. You don't want to kill her to free Pangea, you want to kill her to take her power.
Attack!
Everybody on deck fires their weapons. Arrows, cannonballs, and spears come shooting up at Indivia. She hisses and withdraws, but her massive tentacles come slamming into the ship, destroying large areas of it.
We can't let him do this. If he takes control of the southern seas, he'll have the power to destroy who and whatever he wants.
We're kind of busy fighting off a giant guardian right now, Sio.
The ship is barely holding it together, but Indivia is also withdrawing from the previous attack. Cannonballs rip through her tentacles and body. Arrows pierce through her scales. She screams and submerges herself within the water. Thanatos curses and races towards the lower deck, Aquila following close behind him. But Indivia has more up her sleeve. From the bottom of the boat, deformed sea creatures come scuttling up the deck, blackened with some form of tar. They attack the crewmates aggressively, spewing venom and snapping weapons in half with their hardened claws. Thantos ignores this and runs straight to Kai. He pulls out his sword and presses it against his neck.
Sorry about this, Saint, but once I have control of the seas, I don't need Purgatory failing apart. So you're gonna have to disappear.
Silo, don't you fucking dare!
Sayo takes his aim, but Aquila appears in front of him. Her daggers crossed at his jugular.
One move, and you're a goner.
Rena appears in between them, one dagger against Thantos' back and the other against Aquila's. It's checkmate for everyone.
You know, in a different scenario, this sight would almost be a little comical.
Not now, Kai.
This doesn't need to happen, brother. You know as well as I do, living in Pangea has turned our lives around. We finally found our purpose. You don't really want that to end, do you?
Unlike you, Silo, I actually want to move on. Existing here didn't give me purpose, but fighting with friends who have the means to end all this? For everyone?
Sayo looks at Rena, then to Kai. Kai feels something stirring in his chest, a confidence that his friends believe in him and trust him, a warmth, a drive.
That gives me purpose.
In one swift move, Sayo backs up and ducks. Aquila's just a second late to respond, moving her daggers at the precise moment Rena grabs her from behind and flips her over. Kai takes that moment to sidestep and knock Thantos into the jaw. Thantos growls in frustration, but without a second's thought, he grabs his sword and dives into the water in search of Indivia.
Thanatos!
Stop him! He's trying to kill Indivia!
Even if he goes, he doesn't stand a chance.
You guys don't understand. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants. He may not be able to kill her alone, but he will die trying.
It's evident that Sayo's main concern is not Thanatos killing Indivia, it's Thanatos dying.
I'll get him.
A saint can breathe underwater, Kai.
No, but a saint can kill a guardian.
Kai nods at Sayo, gesturing to him that he can do this. He pulls out his sword, activates magic in his left hand, and turns towards the ocean.
Be careful, Kai.
What fun is that? God, I really wish my fear of the ocean hadn't carried through to this life.
He steps onto the railing and dives. The end.
Thanks everyone.
Nice.
That was fun.
That was intense.
That was a good read.
Intense.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Holy
Thank
fuck.
you, Amy Len, for those mouthful of words.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of description. Took that in stride.
I'm so sorry, and I realized at the very end that I was pronouncing Thanatos wrong.
You're
And
totally fine.
so you said it, and I was like, had that.
Was it inspired by the name Thanos?
No, actually.
I thought Thanatos is the god of death.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I looked
He's
it
the
up.
Reaper.
Yeah, I was looking up something.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Hades. So
Oh, bet.
Great name. Yo. I
Also, the
can't-
visual of Indivia, like, that was so fucking cool. Oh my god, I
can
want to
see her.
see this in a movie.
Thank you. I actually got her
I think
concept
it's budget.
idea from, I don't know if you guys watch Blood of Zeus on Netflix.
yes,
One
watched
of the
it,
Titans.
loved it.
Uh-huh. I stole it from one of the Titans. It was
Oh,
great.
that's nice. I see that now.
Mhm.
But yeah,
It
Also,
reminded me of Go ahead.
no, go ahead, Deja.
Don't forget. But it reminded me of what movie installation is that where it's one of the Pirates of the Caribbean one where like she gets really big.
Oh,
Calypso.
yeah, Calypso.
yeah, that's what
Mhm.
reminded me of that scene. I was like,
Ah.
which one
ooh.
is that?
That's the third one, I think.
Is the third one?
At
Hmm.
World's End? Which,
That sounds right.
I don't
I
know.
was gonna agree with you.
There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3. Like, cause
Yeah, definitely.
it's not one.
Right. I think it's either 3 or 4, so
Oh,
we're gonna say 3.
compromise. No.
Someone just look it up. Ask Dionysus.
Ah,
Dionysus, please.
He probably won't know. He's like, what are you talking about?
Which
Let's
Pirates of the
see.
Caribbean was Calypso in?
Well, she was in several movies though.
So she appeared in the
She only
second
became
one.
Calypso.
Her last appearance was in the third one.
It's the
Okay.
third
Yeah.
one because she died. They both died in the third.
Mm-hmm.
Tragic story. Then it repeated itself.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait.
With Will Turner.
Right.
I can't wait for part 3, Kai.
Oh
Same.
yay!
I'm so excited to see what happens.
Glad.
Kai, do you know Mononoke Hime, the Ghibli movie? Princess Mononoke?
Mm-mm. I know of it. I haven't watched it though.
I do.
Okay, because the
Yes!
star that grows and then it gives him power, that reminded me of Princess
Oh,
Mononoke.
bet.
So you should watch that movie.
Oh, definitely. Okay.
Actually,
I'll-
that set a trend though, because like a lot of anime do that now. They do that where characters grow scars and stuff. So that movie set a trend off in the anime community to do
I'm
that.
not surprised. I love that movie. It's so
That's
good.
my favorite Ghibli film.
It's
I
so
love
good.
it so much.
I love Spirit Away. Taco.
I can't pick a favorite. I just can't. It's
You
impossible.
like Spirited Away?
It's a classic.
You don't?
Yeah.
like Spirited
Don't-
Away?
Nightmares.
You don't like Spirit?
It gave you nightmares?
Nightmares.
That's crazy.
Fair.
That's the point. That means
trying to
it
get
works.
her
Oh,
gold.
No Face?
Nightmares.
No Face.
The thing that was eating
He was just
everything.
he was
Nightmares.
misunderstood.
With the
He
big
was
head.
empty. He was empty. Okay, that's why he did all that stuff. He was empty on the inside, and
My
that's why he
child
did
mind.
that. And then at the end, he was with the old lady because he felt whole.
Terrifying.
Look at
She
this.
made him whole.
You defend that movie, X.
No.
Defend it.
Cute.
What is that?
Haku.
It's Haku.
It's him. See,
Mhm.
that creeped me out too. He was like making her. He was bleeding. I'm like, what's happening?
That's a good film.
It's
It's a good film. No,
He was hurt.
Really good. You gotta
he was
rewatch it.
exactly. He was hurt. He had poison inside of him. Come on, man.
Come on. Look at that.
Totoro.
Look, you can see No Face. And
Hey.
Calcifer.
And Calcifer.
And
That's so
fucking
cute.
Ponyo.
Yes, Ponyo.
No. Oh, that was
Stuff in
such a cute
nightmares.
movie. We
Oh,
gotta watch
and
it.
the little
Ponyo is weird.
It is
the little
weird.
ghost
The
things
the
from
forest
Mononoke.
the forest spirits. Yeah.
Isn't it
Dude.
cute?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Ghibli.
Especially the part where she got like stuck in him somehow, and he was like eating everything at the wash house, and he had to get washed. And I
He
couldn't
needed
do
a
it.
watch.
Oh no, that wasn't scary. That was a spirit, and she helped the older spirit because that spirit was traveling around in pollution from Japan. Was what he brought
was-
towards because
that
he's
was
an elder
terrifying.
water spirit.
That's
No,
scary.
like
That's
you gotta
not
know the
cute.
concept.
But as a
It's
child,
the
I didn't understand.
concept.
So it has rooted into my.
You gotta rewatch it, and you'll understand what it is and what it's about, and you won't fear it anymore.
All of Hayao Miyazaki's films are like, like save the environment messages, like be good to the world, be good to the earth, and it'll be good to you type
Yeah.
thing.
Totally.
Except
Say
The Wind Rises, and it just
Say
like completely ignores the fact that like a huge world war happens, and then the weapons that they're building are used. And you know what? We don't have to talk about it. It's a good movie, but it's a little tone deaf, I guess. It's like, okay. Oh well.
Well, you probably have to go like what was happening during that period where he made that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
We have one more
Yeah.
piece tonight,
It's okay.
and there's no cast for it. Xavier,
No,
it's all you.
It is a story. I put this on here because when I do stuff for Intoxicated, it keeps me going and I keep creating with it. So this is a light novel that I want to continue. So this is chapter 1. If we have time, maybe chapter 2. But yeah. Okay. Slipstream by me. Okay. Chapter 1. What? Ah. There are things that line up to make people great. Duality. With one's greatness, another must fall. A hero turned to zero, or nothing at all. The days come and go, life ever shown. Wait, who's talking? Where am I? A young boy says. A man comes from the shadows, off the bow. You messed up my soliloquy, the man says. Why the fuck am I tied to a mast? The boy says. Language. First, introductions. I am Perwin, the captain of the Maelstrom. who sells the slipstream, as the man proclaims. What is the slipstream? The boy asks. Roar! A bear proclaims. What? Why? Why are you screaming? Perwin says. There's a loose bear and it's drinking coffee, the boy says. Roar, the bear says. What? The boy asks. She said she needs coffee to deal with this shit. And language, Perwin says. Why am I here? Like, somehow I just awaken here? And what is this slipstream? Why did that bear turn into a woman and is naked? I'll tell you, boy, a woman says, with an alluring, sensual presence. The boy, dazed and enamored by the young woman, says, Who are you? Regaining his mind. And tell me what? I am Yursa from Planet Arcadia in stream 152. That doesn't really matter, but you're in the slipstream, occurring outside of space and time, flowing from different worlds and galaxies and realities. So how did I get here? The boy says. You fell, I'm guessing, Yursa ponders. The strangest thing, you're floating in the slipstream, Perwin says. No one can survive in the slipstream without a flyer. Who are you? And where are you from? Perwin asks. The boy hesitates. I don't know. I can't remember my name, but I do know where I'm from. Earth. So what we call Terra Nova 150, Perwin responds. Sure, if you say so. Where are you going? Perwin excited to crash a slumber party. We're going to the future of a reality of another world. Okay, can you take me back to Earth? Perwin turns away. No, we cannot. What do you mean we can't? The boy asks. Well, the slipstream opens and closes, and yours just opened and now it's closed, Perwin says. So when will it open again? The boy asks. Perwin replies, in 1,000 years. The boy is stunned. Fuck, 1,000 years pass easily through the slipstream, Perwin says. I don't care. Time is relative, right? So what year will it be on Earth? The boy says. I don't know. Sorry, Perwin says. Yursa chimes in. We don't know how long you've been floating in the slipstream. So you're with us, kid. And you gotta learn what we know. Because it's gonna be dangerous. And we have about 2 years to teach you. Teach me what? The boy asked. In due time. But first, your name. Yursa sits and thinks. A quiet falls the ship. Your name will be Eros Maelstrom. Why Maelstrom? The boy asked. Because we take the name of the ships. We take the ship's name. For we are nothing without the ship, Perwin says. Welcome to the Maelstrom Pirates, both Perwin and Yursa say in unison. The ship makes a wonderful noise as to congratulate the boy, now named Eros, Arrow for short. He had a tough 2 years ahead of him. End of chapter 1.
That's it.
No chapter
That's
one.
chapter 1. But
Just keep
there's
going.
2
you
on here if you want me to
chapter
continue. But
Please
I
continue.
know chapter 1 was short.
Please
Why don't you
continue.
read chapter 2?
Yeah.
You want me to read chapter 2?
Yes.
I saw more and I thought, where's the rest?
Yeah, I can read chapter 2. I just didn't know. Okay. I'll end it off with chapter 2 because it's chapter 2 a little long. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, chapter 2. The time skip. It has been 2 years in the slipstream for our companions. Arrow has grown significantly as a pirate. He's excellent swordsman and rivals Perwin in marksmanship. He constantly studying magic from Yursa. As our journey is just beginning, the journey in the slipstream ends tonight, the last day. So, explain it to me again. I feel it has some holes, Perwin, Arrow says. Jesus, Arrow. The plan is to steal the energy source that worth millions, so to speak, Perwin's agitated. So it's just sitting where? In a mansion, Arrow. But see, a rich mansion holding other valuable items, it will be heavily guarded, Perwin. What are you two arguing about now? Yursa says. Yursa, Perwin thinks his plan is going to hold up and it's been 2 years. Yursa sighs. Arrow, relax. We have people scoping it out. You never told me that, Arrow says. There are 13 of us, Perwin says. They're all doing jobs and making a name for the Maelstrom family. You'll meet Frog and Langer once we get out of the slipstream. Perwin and Yursa look at each other and snicker. What's so funny? Arrow wonders. Yursa laughs. You'll see. It should be fun to watch. Well, you're going to meet them at dinner, Perwin says. But before that, you must know none of us are related by blood, but our family. We're all one crew, nothing else. Arrow says, I assume so because you and Ursa are together, right? Yes. But now, as your captain, I shall say this. We part the slipstream tonight. The Maelstrom code we go by. We will forever be family from this day forward. Family is not just blood, but from bond. We are bonded together from our passion for one another and held by fate. Yasha stands beside Perwin and says, Are you a Maelstrom? Are you a Maelstrom? Perwin walks closer to them. Yes, you didn't have to ask. Now and forever. It's time for positions, Perwin yells. The ship changes pace and moves more swiftly like a butterfly towards a hole in the slipstream. Arrow, come with me quickly, Ursa says. Okay, why are we headed into the ship? Arrow asks. Because it's time for you to etch your name on the heart of Maelstrom. Ursa says. Arrow is confused, but goes with Ursa as Perwin manages the ship. They travel in the wall where Ursa unlocks a door with a seal that matches the tattoo that appeared on her shoulder. What was that? Arrow asks. You understand once you join the heart of Maelstrom, Ursa says. The light turns on in the room. It's the captain quarters, but more than that, it was like home. Chairs everywhere, tables misplaced, and a counter for food. In the middle was a tree. But in the middle of the tree, it curved around itself, making an opening you could look through. But there was this bluish-white orb that pulsated like a heartbeat. This is the heart of Maelstrom, Ursa says. Now stick your hand in and write your name. Arrow hesitates. Ursa, what is all of this? This is what keeps us the same age as we go through space and time, so we can grow as the way our bodies intended, Ursa says. All right, it sounds easy. Arrow walks towards the tree. You'll know everything soon. I'll see you up there in future. Ursa says as she walks out the room. Wait, what? Arrow says to Ursa, but she's gone. He stands there in the room, in the silence. He walks towards the tree and sticks his hand in the orb. Why does this burn like my arm is melting? Arrow says as he sticks his hand in. He writes his name in cursive, Eros Maelstrom. That was anticlimactic, Arrow says, but he turns to leave. But his arm is stuck in the orb. Vision fades to black. Arrow wakes up in a dark, bottomless floor. Above, a dark, thunderous storm, with colors crashing, blue lightning and purple thunder through the black clouds. The horizon is seamless. The storm meets the abyss. The storm is the abyss, and the abyss is the storm. Though in the distance, a figure of light walks through it all. Arrow's more focused on his thoughts, tries to still himself and remember what he was taught. I can feel my power still. It's surging, but I also feel residual energy around me, and this immense power coming off whatever that is. Arrow thinks. He looks around. The storm. That's the energy. I didn't learn how to disperse magic and energy, but that thing is approaching. I'll take all the energy, even the dark energy, from the abyss below. Arrow stands there in the chaos. In just a second, everything circles around him. All the energy swirls around him and mix into light and darks to make a strong gray storm. This great energy, this immense power. Arrow stands in the middle. The power jolting his body. He's focused. The energy is going into his body. He looks up, opens his eyes. The gray light emits from them. We are the storm, he says in unison. The energy dissipates. Arrow falls into the water, carried away to the shore. Arrow wakes up wet on a beach, and warm sands as was like a feather. The waves crash upon him, felt comforting. That was exciting to watch, an unknown voice says. Arrow has his eyes closed, exhausted from the stunt he just pulled. I like how you use barrier magic to bounce the energy back into your body until you controlled it and the rest dissipated. If it was any stronger, it could have killed you, the unknown voice says. It was a gamble I had to take, Arrow responds as he tries to sit up. As he sits up, the wind passes through them, and this fragrance of sweet lavender and jubilant jasmine and resilient rose. As the smell alone eased his soul, he opens his eyes to see a beautiful girl, hair flowing in the sea breeze, her smile as bright as a new day. Who are you? Arrow asks. I am Feronza, the heart of the ship, the bodiless fairy. She happily sighs. She gets up, her red hair catches the sun, and the beam of red hits Arrow and warms his heart. Ferronta turns and looks away at the horizon. Why do you want to be a maelstrom? Why fight? Arrow answers, I want it because I had nothing else. But then it came to me that they are my family. Even if I haven't met all of them, Arrow laughs. Also, I can just feel that they aren't doing anything for bad reasons. I don't know. They're my family, and I'll do anything for them. Ferronta smiles. With each person that joins the ship, it changes and gets stronger. So I test the strength of the will of the soul. It takes so many tries to calm the storm and see me. Very few do it on the first try. So this was a test, and my first meeting with you. Figures, Perwin always leaves out stuff. But what's all this for? Arrow asked. She seemed stunned, like it was the first time something like this was about her. It's for to test your fate and see what mark of Maelstrom you'll get. The mark determines your role on the ship, Arrow asked. What about this band on my arm and wrist? Ferronta says, it's for communicating with me and the others to keep your body the same as you go through time. Arrow stands up and goes to her. Stops short. Why are you here alone? Ferronta quickly turns and hugs Arrow. You should be getting back. They'll need you for what's to come. Wait, before you, vision fades to black. And that's the end of chapter 2.
Ooh, I'm invested.
What is going on? Who is
Right.
Right. A test? What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
But yeah. I have 2
Always
more
with the
chapters
cliffhangers.
left, but there's more chapters. I just have to finish it. This is the first book of this Slipstream series.
Alright.
So you guys got first chapter and the second
Hell
chapter.
yeah.
Yo, that's so
This is
cool.
the only thing I would like find in like Barnes and Noble and like look at the cover and be like, ooh, what's this? And then read the back and then
I appreciate it. That was my thought. I was like, Slipstream. But yeah.
No, it's a cool name. I like it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I kept getting like Treasure Planet vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
I
thought
love
that
Treasure Planet.
such a
That-
throwback.
That probably was an inspiration because I like how I made this. It was from because we did this for Brittany Ackerman's creative writing, and so I had to re-edit it and stuff.
Nice.
But like it came to me in a dream. I was like, okay, and I went with that. So yeah, I actually that probably was like a big influence because I've seen that movie a bunch of times. So
I love that
Nice.
movie. Also, Jubilant Jasmine should be a candle.
Yes.
Yo,
Right?
when you said it, I went
Bro, you
Jubilant.
should sell that along with the books.
Resilient.
Let
Yes.
me be your marketing.
Hell
Let me be your
yeah.
marketing.
funny.
I
Really
love
is.
that.
A line of herbal teas or something.
Mm.
Jubilant
I mean,
jasmine and
Perwin is the character to be drinking some tea.
Yes.
So maybe.
No, I love this
Actually,
movie.
Crack open the book.
Nick, it's funny because Perwin's actually fashioned after you.
all right.
Ooh.
I am
Ugh, we love
honored.
abuse.
Yeah, it's actually because like because we were writing this in creative writing. I was like, I need characters, and then so I was like, I'm with you guys a lot, so I was just like, okay, boom, boom, boom. So yeah,
Amazing.
because like you'll
Aw.
understand, because like I forgot it was Frog and Langer are also people we know too. They're just different. So yeah, there's people in the class.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I want more.
Yeah, that's why I gave him the soliloquy in the beginning. I was like, what could he? I just had to add more energy to you as a person. So that's what Perwin is.
Nice.
So, yeah, he's like the
Cool.
dad.
I
My goal is to get an Xavier Pace character fashioned after me.
Ooh.
Speaking it into
Okay.
existence now.
Oh, I mean, hey,
One
you
day
kind
You
of.
should do that.
I mean, it's weird because like these stories, because I have an Intoxicated reader storyline. This story to me is just like in that storyline. This is a filler because I just need to get back on track with that. So you had it would all make sense. Not this one. This one's filler for all the audience. This is a filler episode. Okay, this is filler.
Who's
Okay,
following the saga? Yeah.
This
Like
is the
the
filler one.
entire
This doesn't
last
matter.
few episodes of Naruto.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the one
Oh,
you
yeah.
read, with Kai was kind of your storyline. The Ashitahan
Okay.
was your
Yes.
storyline. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Good. good.
But yeah, I have to. Since people are, it's weird because now I have to. The next one, it depends on what happens with our next with butterfly effect. Because I have an idea, but I'm gonna have to kill some people off now because people are leaving. So it sucks. It really sucks. But
Yeah,
I have to kill some people.
Butterfly effect is. Oh wait, we
Time
weren't
travel?
supposed to say that.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. But that's like in January, right? No. Next
I
week?
think.
That's not next week. Next week is.
Oh, no, I
in
think it
January.
is
The
in
week
January.
after that, we have
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas.
Mm.
Well, I gave you guys a precursor to what's after Christmas. I'm not gonna say what's for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. I flubbed it. I flubbed it like Tom Holland. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh. It's all right. Everyone still loves Tom Holland, so.
I know, right?
It was endearing.
Mhm. We're chilling. We're chilling.
The
What stream?
I've been trying to get this in. The first chapter gave me huge Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy vibes,
Oh,
Totally.
that's
Yep.
yeah. I like
and
that.
I really enjoyed it because I mean that's an awesome piece, and your piece is awesome. I can't wait to hear more, dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Well, hopefully, my goal is a year from now. What's today? December 12th. Okay.
December 12th.
Okay. Yeah. Stay with it. Stay with it. I would actually finish the first book and do something with it. That's the goal.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
It's a little early New Year's resolution that you're creating right
Yeah. Well, I mean, people are getting on to me about not finishing my stories. So I was like, I gotta finish my stories. So yeah.
now. Yeah. Hell
So
yeah,
eventually.
guys. That was Pirate Week. Yes.
Arg.
Arr,
Arr.
give me the booty.
The booty.
Or the Blaties.
The booty. For a second, I was reading that line as we were reading. I was like, is it gonna say like Dublins or Dublin's the ladies? I was like, oh my goodness.
I was like,
The balloons? Like, no,
Amazing.
the ladies.
The balloons. The balloons.
the balloon.
I'm honored that I was the one that got to say that. I wasn't, yeah.
Iconic.
Great.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning into the stream. We'll be back next week on Wednesday for game night, which, if you guys haven't seen this past week's Among Us streams, oh my god. There were some really good moments in it.
That was funny.
Ooh.
Anxiety was up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. And then we'll be back next Friday with another Intoxicated Readers workshop and stream. Let's go around and extroduce ourselves. Oh, yeah,
Real
what's
quick, would it be Saturday?
Saturday. Next Saturday, yes.
Okay, cool.
We're switching to Saturdays.
Woo!
Woo!
Updates.
Saturday streams.
Yeah, I just keep hitting it. It's fine.
Let's extroduce ourselves.
Right. I have been Amy Lynn Perea.
Oh.
Oh, I messed it up, didn't I? I'm Amy Lynn Perea,
No.
and I have been messing up the stream. Okay, bye.
No.
No. I am Kai Tam, and I have been wondering if I want the balloons or the ladies.
They just have been beyond. Yes.
I'm Nick, and I've been Perwind in more ways than one.
Hey.
I'm Sophie, and I'm wondering if a scar that covers your entire body would make you an immortal being.
Ooh.
I hope so.
That'd be
I'm
cool.
wondering.
Wow. I'm Xavier now, and I'm now lost in thought now.
And we're the Intoxicated Readers.
Intoxicated Readers.
Sorry, I'm lost in
Wow.
thought too.
Subscribe. Follow.
Share.
Check out our
Tune
YouTube,
in.
our Instagram, our Twitter. You can click that all below to keep updated with what we're doing. Have a great
And
night,
guys,
everybody.
And if you've been here since the beginning, we love you.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, Pete.
Stop,
MVP.
Nick.
That's what it is. What is happening?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Think responsibly. Woo.